Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. Feels kind of weird to say considering like we're in the exact same spot we were before, but
That's how Let's Plays work, Joel. that's just how the game works.
okay, so we didn't take care of any of these guys, but it doesn't matter because we've got a fucking chopper.
Did you sell your stuff?
What was that?
No, I'm still on the roof. Like,
Oh, can you sell stuff?
we have
before?
an exfiltrate option here. Like these guys are alarmed.
No, I mean like you said you wanted to sell stuff before.
Yeah, but I would have to leave this area, go do that, and then come back to the Bubes mobile.
Bubes. Oh my god. No, I get you. There might be I think there is a guy who sells stuff, so we might be able to sell stuff to him, but I don't think that's the case. So I could be wrong.
Listen, these guys did not hear this chopper land, but they did hear me walk up to the chopper, which makes a lot of sense.
Mr. Jensen, your
Look at
limo
VTOL,
has
that's
arrived.
normal.
You ready to leave?
Was someone walking up to a VTOL? It's fucked up.
Hey, are we ready to leave? Emily, are we ready to leave?
Yeah, I think we're ready to leave.
All right, let's go.
I didn't realize you were asking me.
Detroit local. This is Sarah
Makes sense,
Industries
though.
Bravo Echo Echo 008. Continuing on.
Seriously, they made the call name of this ship Boob.
Bube.
Nice establishing cutscene of this fucking like factory, I guess.
Well, this is some kind of like warehouse district that like shenanigans are happening in.
Richard.
I mean,
coordinates on
warehouse
the factory
districts
yet?
are
was
where I
only
expect
able to
shenanigans
pinpoint
to
an
happen.
approximate area, Jensen. So scout around and look for anything
You
unusual.
can talk to those
I'll
guys.
keep monitoring the frequency in case it suddenly goes active.
Yeah, I'm just casing the perimeter first.
It's a really funny conversation in this.
Yeah?
Well, like Jensen has a great line of "Yeah, rip."
Oh, right. The
It's so good.
infamous.
I ain't gonna mess with them boys. You look like you could give them a run.
He sounds like so like dismissive when he says that, but it's...
Yo, what's good, man?
What's good, man?
You looking for some new toys? I can make you a good deal.
Let's get some
I could use
info
some
first.
information.
I could tell you some shit for sure. What you want to know?
You guys seen anything suspicious going down around here?
Suspicious ain't the word, man. All types of caravans moving in and out of here. They're going all out.
Who is they?
Well, that's the problem. Ththese motherfuckers ain't
They're
consistent
not
for real.
consistent.
The
For
feds
real.
were buying up all the land from the textile manufacturers until about a month ago. That's when some started going down in this bitch. Some real. What you call it before?
Suspicious.
Word, suspicious. Something real suspicious started happening. These spec ops moved into the factory and started running some sort of major operation.
I don't know about that.
They picked off my brother for trying to set up shop in the area. Rest in peace, Big Rizzle.
Yeah, rip. Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
line
rip.
there.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's so good.
They got a patrol
He's
unit
such
in
a
the
dick.
courtyard, and they got snipers on the roof and
He
shit.
doesn't even care. He's like, yeah,
Thing
whatever.
is, I saw some government vans lurking around, so it looks like they be moving their party somewhere else and making way for the feds once again.
Thanks.
All good. Anything else?
Might be a good idea to stock up. What do you have?
Shit, son. We got some hot items right now. Check it out.
Now, when you say
What need?
hot, ooh, special upgrade. Yeah, I think this is what you were talking about earlier, the leading software.
Yeah, that
Here
thing.
you
leading
go,
software,
son.
That's it.
Anything else?
I could use some more.
It dropped at your feet. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I can't actually sell stuff to this guy, so
I'm good for now.
That's too
Thanks for
bad.
the offer.
All good, son. Peace.
it's fine. It's not like we're gonna
I'll
need
watch
to
your
hang
back.
on to this thing for long, so we can just do some juggling here. All right, how much do you think this is gonna be? 6, 8?
I think it's about the size of that of the
You
sun
know
gun.
what? We'll drop the shotgun because it's a single item and it should be more than enough space. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the stun gun would have done it. But yeah. Oh, I moved it.
Yeah, I think I've got auto inventory management, whatever, on.
Is it bigger?
No, it's just. Oh, it might be.
I was thinking, why would it move it, right? But yeah.
I think it might have. I think because auto is on, it might have just seen. Okay, this space is free. Let's put it up there.
Hmm.
10 available. That's an awkward.
I hope you didn't hear that.
Oh, I did.
God damn it, that's my mom in the background. I don't know what she's screaming about.
Yeah, no, it's not bigger. It just thought that was the best spot for it, I guess. Anything else in this area?
It's not bigger, Luke.
Well, we don't know. We don't have an submachine gun to compare it to. I don't know how to make that metaphor work. I don't know where we're going. I just found a door I could go in. Ooh, we got a pre-rendered cutscene.
Pre-rendered,
You can tell.
fancy.
You can tell because the lighting changed.
Also, it looks worse than the actual game.
It kind of does. You're right.
There's way more artifact
Manderley
thing.
was supposed to have that morgue locked down, but somebody got to the corpse before we did.
That girl's got a good look.
I love her.
We can still reconfigure, track this Yahoo down.
Like the hair is
It's too
good.
late
I
for
like
that.
that she has a pretty,
It's time to clean up.
relatively sleek-looking like cyber
But
suit compared to
what
the
about
fucking
the Dutchman?
bulky shit the guys are wearing.
No loose ends, Barrett.
No loose ends, Barrett.
I'll make the call.
We gotta fight that guy soon.
Malik, get out of sight now.
Why? What's
Out
going
of
on?
sight now.
Here. The mercs who killed Megan and her team.
Fuck.
Boy, he put some
going
mustard
in.
on the word mercs.
Some mustard. I like that.
Do you got anything back here hidden away? We do not. There is a dude, though. Dude appear to be walking away. There is a guy watching. See, the problem with this radar map is you can't see obstacles. So just because a vision cone is in your area doesn't mean they can necessarily see you. You don't always have a good way to get information to figure that out.
It's not quite like the Solitaire radar where it actually does map out the whole area with like walls and stuff. Ah, nice. I like to do stealth and do that real quick and then unstealth kind of thing,
Yeah, just so they don't.
just in case.
Yep. Problem is it drains so quick.
Yeah, how you have it right now in your batteries.
I think there's improvements you can give it that
It could use less energy.
yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even know you could do this.
It doesn't look like this is. Oh, hey, there is a reason to. Look at that stun
I
gun.
was gonna say like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. I played this game for 90 hours. Never did that.
Somebody. Oh no. Okay, I saw the update thing pop up, which usually means somebody's like looking for you or something, but it looks good. Maybe somebody heard us. Alright, let's see.
Ooh, mermaid.
Yep, okay, yeah, there's definitely a guy there. But
Are you
don't
like
care.
going up and down as you talk? Because that's kind of
Huh?
kind of adorable. It looks like from my screen, it looks like you're kind of like puppeting Jensen up and down as you speak. Or maybe it's just my lag.
I guess I don't know. I wasn't doing it consciously. That's not to say I wasn't doing it. Oh, look at that Jensen roll.
That's so cool. I love Jensen.
So,
Have you ever?
speaking of tactical roles, I had a bunch of Pokemon plushes sitting on my couch.
Oh shit.
The other day while I was playing video games, and at one point I must have like jostled the couch wrong because all of a sudden my Rowlet did a bird roll right off the back of the couch onto my laptop, hit a bunch of keys, and then tumbled onto the floor.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, he's my bird son.
boy.
My bird son
He's
is a bit of a problem sometimes, but I love him.
I love Borb Son. I have a Borb Son as well. That I named.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I named my Borb Son Rowley.
Okay, sure.
Because Rowlet, or it's Rowlet, but I call him Rowlet because that's how my last name is pronounced, Rowley.
Right.
A lot of people mispronounce it as Rowley, but no. Yeah, so I have a good Borb Son too. I wish I had a Borb plushie.
Yeah, I really like the Rowlet plush because it is very round and it's a little bigger than most of the other plushes of that.
I love it.
Of that class, so it's very huggable.
It's adorable and good. I was telling my friend the other day, we were walking around downtown together, and they were like, we were at Pixie Candy Store, and I was which is this store in my city that like, it's a candy store, but it sells a ton of like plushies too. A lot of them like video games.
Sell better, I guess.
So they have like Pokemon plushies there and like other nerdy memorabilia. And I was saying about how like when I was an egg, I loved stuffed animals as a kid, but I kind of like forcibly.
Okay, so I know what you mean, but just in case listeners don't, what do you mean by when you were an egg?
Well, when I thought I was a boy.
Right, gotcha.
And I was overcompensating, and I kind of put all my stuffies away. I did not throw them out, but I put them away, and I have not bought stuffies for like a few years before that. And now I'm like, I want all the stuffies, please.
Yeah,
give me tons of plushes. I want plushes.
I've always been pro plush, but yeah, the last few years I've definitely been a lot more comfortable with just saying fuck it. I think this thing is cute. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, no, like yeah, there was a period where I was like, I'm not a kid anymore.
Yep.
And, you know, thinking that I was a boy, especially, that's the case.
Yeah, and that's bullshit in and of itself, because you can be a boy and like cute plushes just fine.
Absolutely.
But I totally get it that like I don't feel like I'm allowed to have this thing.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely want to pick up some Pokemon plushies now. Like I want all the Eevee evolutions as a plushie. I want like Rowlet. I want Tepig. I fucking love Tepig. It's so cute.
I really wish Digimon plushes were easier to find.
Oh, for sure. I would want Terriermon and like Gatomon.
I have seen both of those.
I'm sure they sell them, yeah.
Gomamon and Gabumon are the ones I really want to find and have not been able
to. Gomamon is the seal one, right?
Yes.
That would be great.
Oh,
he'd make a great plushie.
Straight up the best Digimon, like.
Yeah, no, I know. I've listened to Digital Modcast. I haven't caught up. I'm really behind because I want to watch the series along with you, but I haven't had a chance to like sit down and marathon all the ones I've missed.
Which is weird because we've given you plenty of time to catch up.
Oh, I know. I'm terrible. Like, I'm really bad at casting the series.
Not at all. Like, there's no obligations involved in watching.
No, I
TV
know,
or listening
but
to podcasts.
I mean that I'm very bad at like watching stuff that I want to watch or read because everything I want to catch up is in Homestuck, because I want to catch up on that so so my friends can talk about Homestuck around me without having to like censor their words and make sure it's not a spoiler.
Yeah, no, I mean I can relate. Like, there's a lot of things I keep saying I really need to watch, and I do genuinely want to watch, and just I never get around to doing it.
See, the thing is, and it's not a problem. It's a really, if you're gonna call it a problem, it's a very good problem to have. Is that I'm always hanging out with my girlfriend, so I never really watch stuff on my own or read stuff on my own.
Right.
anymore, which again, it's a good problem to have. I love hanging out with my girlfriend, but my media consumption takes a hit.
Right. I'm trying to decide what's gonna sell the best, and I'm thinking the ammo you come across less is probably worth more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Revolver is probably worth more.
Yeah, long-term planning here. Oh, neat.
Because Zeke told you those.
Right. I don't even know if I need to go through this grid, but I figured it'd be better to have it deactivated if I need it. It kind of looks like I can go around here.
He also gave you the codes for the computer that's in the office.
Sure. Oh, but this might avoid dudes. Nope. That definitely does not avoid a dude.
I want to see that in a movie. A guy walk out for a little bit, then walk back, and the guy not notice him. Oh, I guess he did notice you.
No, he absolutely did. He was coming for me, which is.
I didn't hear him speak, because I assumed that he didn't.
Oh, see, I wasn't even listening to that. I just saw him moving on the radar. I could show that he was alarmed. And now he's taking a nap. He's all good. There's a lot of ammo just sitting out around here. Alright, what do we got here? We have an energy bar. Have a dude. Not have a dude. There's a dude on my radar. I'm just making sure he's not in this room. Probably out there. Hopefully that
Always want to
cardboard-
have a dude.
Well, sometimes you don't want a dude, and that's okay too.
Absolutely.
Turn off those
Turn off camera.
cameras.
That's always very handy.
Just to be on the safe side. Pick up a nuke. Virus software, not an actual like.
I was gonna say, you're
device.
just carrying a nuke on you.
I mean, you can carry a bunch of nukes on you in Fallout games. Like they don't actually weigh anything, apparently.
Oh, okay. That's how that works, huh?
Ammo, carrying capacity and like item weights in Fallout games are baffling. So this is way out of the way. I was just seeing if there's anything close by.
Never played a
that was
Fallout,
worth-
so I wouldn't know.
They're all right.
I heard New Vegas is very good.
New Vegas is by far the best. I've had a lot of fun with 4, even though it doesn't really leave much of an impression overall. And I don't know, 3 was okay. New Vegas is definitely better than 3 in most ways.
Well, it's got a better plot, and that's kind of what I like to play games for. Like RPGs is for the plot, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the plot in Fallout 3 is fine. It's just New Vegas has a lot of like roleplay side things that are much improved over Fallout 3.
Yeah, I just don't really like Bethesda plots. So, you know.
I cannot tell how some of these guys on the higher levels are going to be able to spot me or not, so I'm just going to run for this and see what happens.
Those are all mechs, by the way.
Great.
All these crates near you
Yep.
are mechs.
Yep.
They fold out.
Wonderful.
They don't actually fold out if you get caught or anything, though.
Okay, so there was definitely a laser sight that was pointing down here that I ran past.
Oh, yeah, there was a sniper. When you walked down, he was walking across the catwalk.
Oh, cool. And he didn't
Was not-
actually notice me. That's fun.
I thought you realized that. I didn't say anything because I thought you're like, okay, you're going now because he's walking. Okay, makes sense. I did not think about that.
Just exploring.
Sorry, I'm so yawning all of a sudden. I hope people can't hear that.
I mean, I heard that one.
I've gone a few times.
Black Titan.
You see that? Door open, but no one came through.
Do 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 do. Get it, Titan.
No.
Attack on Titan.
Oh.
It's the theme song.
Okay.
You never seen the show? I didn't think so.
I have seen enough of it, just referenced in general, to know that I don't really
Yeah, that's
want
fair.
to see it.
I liked what I saw, but it gets a little.
I hear it gets pretty bad. Also, apparently, it kind of has some crappy ideas about like militarization of Japan.
Ooh, yeah.
That guy cares about doors opening mysteriously, but does not care about them closing mysteriously. Alright, there we go. That's ammo, which is the only real reason to be in here from what I can tell. Let's keep exploring this. I want a non-violent, less espionage-focused game in the Deus Ex engine where you are playing a oops, that was the wrong one. Where you're playing a guy who works for like a heating and plumbing place, and he just has to go through and like repair conduits and like map out paths to try and figure out why, you know, someone's like heating isn't working optimally.
Yeah, that's actually really clever of an idea. I think that'd be very interesting if you played like a maintenance guy, and it was all about exploration and
yeah,
finding...
just like maximize the crawling through vents aspects of stealth games. Like just explore that space as well as you possibly can.
It'll be the gritty reboot of Mario.
Right, gritty because there's a lot of like grit and grime and stuff that you'll encounter in vents.
I guess I'm just associating with Deus Ex. I'm imagining like Mario in a Deus Ex type game, but it's like not like you're still like you just be a plumber, but like the way it's framed, it looks really gritty.
The tap on the shoulder, then punch them when they turn around move is so good.
It's one of the better ones.
Like in anything, it's just a very satisfying, dumb, like sneak attack. Alright, so I am a level higher than I need to be, it looks like now.
Why is he not startled when someone slaps him on the shoulder, you know? Like, they always just turn around calmly.
Yeah, they're always like,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
oh, yeah.
Well, it's like that, I mentioned the Spoonie one earlier, and one of my favorite videos of his is talking about how thinking outside the box and doing like unexpected things could make for really good like moments in role playing and kind of help you make the game more interesting. And one of the things he talks about was the bardic knock spell. I guess the episode he's talking about it in, and like he plays his bards a lot, and he would be like, oh, I'll just use the bardic knock spell, and someone's like, oh yeah, the knock spell, that's good, we'll use that, and then he just walks up and knocks on the door, and then the bad guy opens it, because why would an intruder knock on the door?
Right, yeah, exactly.
So he just opens it, and then he punches him in the face immediately after he opens it, and that's it. Like, there's no... People, because, you know, for those who don't know, there is a spell in D&D called Knock, which opens doors that are locked.
Right. Yep.
But he didn't actually have it. He just knocked on the door, and it's amazing, and I love that. And yeah, because, like, if you just act like you're supposed to be there...
Right, yeah, no, yeah, exactly. That's a pretty common, like, you know, con man type ploy, is just, you know, pretend, be somewhere and you're not supposed to be with purpose, and most people won't question it.
Yeah, like, that was one of his things about the video, was like you can use the bluff skill to do a lot of interesting things. Like,
ooh, look at that cache down here. Shotgun that we don't have room for, a frag grenade that we don't have room for, and I'm assuming shotgun cartridges that we don't have room for.
There's some like.
Wait, so we already. Oh, it was just trying to take shotgun ammo that we have space for. I gotcha.
I have no idea what Spoonie's up to now, and there's some problematic elements of his old content, but I did enjoy it at the time, and there was some good stuff in there. Like, and everything he did was he was at an actual play event, and he was playing his character, and there's a part where they're in a dinner scene, and his character like picks up a glass and puts it in a sack, and then just starts smacking the sack against the table to shatter the glass. And people are like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And then like later on in like a fight, they're fighting this guy who's like hulked out, and no one is really doing damage to him. And he's like, "Oh, I got this," and he walks up, and the Hulk guy like looks at him, and he throws the glass into his eyes. And it's like,
yikes.
really dark, but like that's like a very creative thing to do, because that's not an item in the game. He just had like the sack and a glass and decided this might come in handy later. Like,
right. Oh, look at us unlocking this gate. Our hacking skills cannot be stopped. I don't think we want to go this way. Just wanted the loot that I didn't have room for anyway. Yeah, something I always try to do in RPGs is if I have downtime, or like I don't have something to do in a setting or a scene, I just try to find something that's not directly advancing the plot for my character to do. Like, even if it's just like, asking the GM, hey, so what's in this room? And then, like, stealing something non-consequential, or, like, just finding something to interact with, like toying with something that was on a table. Just to make the character feel more like an actual character and less like a component of this, like, story that's being put together. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's a good way to, one, like, try and embody your character better, and two, maybe set yourself up for potentially interesting things down the road.
I guess it's a game to think about, like, what's in the room too.
Yep.
Because like you don't generally think about that. Like, oh yeah, I guess And
to go along with that, I also really like okay, so we've come full circle. I also really like when I'm creating my character, I always try to come up with, like, for instance, in like 3.5 and Pathfinder, there's a skill called Profession that almost never is useful in actual gameplay. But, like, it's basically a pretty open-ended thing where it's like you pick a job of some sort and say, yeah, my character's proficient in this. And sometimes it has to do with your backstory or whatever, but I always try to pick either a profession or a talent for my character. Just as a little piece of flavor of, yeah, they're really good at this non-adventuring specific thing.
Yeah, it's interesting to do that. The thing, the profession skill that always, like, weirds me out is like is whether it's a profession or if it's a craft skill. Because you could be like, okay, well, my profession's I'm a tailor. It's like, okay, well, you don't have craft tailing, so like, if you have to craft something, do you just roll profession tailor, or will the DM be like, no, you have to roll craft? Well, I don't actually have stats in craft. Okay, well, and that messes everything up, right?